morning. I mean, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, and we are back. We are definitely back. Let me get that angle over here. All right, so I have a few moments to give you this. I have just a few moments that we're going to be able to kind of bring this in and share this. So welcome over here to all the platforms. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Instagram. Hello, TikTok. So Aquarius is what came to me. I'm literally being obedient. You are literally watching me be obedient to what I am hearing in my spirit to do, you know, because there was a time when I was like, I'm not going to do signs. I'm not going to do mini twin flame, like couples therapy messages, but today is the day. Today is the day. So we're all about to do, hi, beloved. We're all about to do things a little differently, okay? So the way you used to move, you're not going to be moving anymore. So let's get right to it because I have a session in a few moments. And if she may even come on here and be like, now how's she going to go live before? But, you know, that's what I do. Anyway, let's get started. We'll just use Moonology to get like an overall, you know, look, kind of messages, but then we'll also get, we'll put some tarot on it and go a little deeper. Now, I started by saying be in the world and don't fret about this person. So I'm picking up a connection that is, I know that you maybe you communicate with this person. That's not really what's important because again, I'm going to be hitting everybody wherever, however it comes out. But we're going to hit many timelines because we're all in different timelines, but we do have like a common message or commonality. So I feel like you do have communication with this person. If you don't, then you have telepathic communication with this person. Aquarian energy is all that. It's all about technology. I feel like both of you, one or both of you, probably both of you, of course. One of you may be moving at a more rapid pace in it than the other, but I feel like you both have some sort of connection with technology. Technology is significant to this connection with that Aquarian energy. Not only that, but technology and visibility, authenticity, communications, messages because of the swords, okay? So you are to be in the world, and we said this earlier. That's why when the card came out this afternoon, I was like, what? But because earlier when I went live, we talked about how we're learning our balancing between our spirituality, balancing between our practicality, meaning the inside of you, that magical you is now it's coming into form in the earth, right? And so with this relationship, you are both having to do that. You are both learning lessons about doing that. How do you do that? You do that by trial and error, many of this. Like I said, I'm getting a very strong communication / technology energy. But both of you are learning lessons of showing up, you know, being present, and learning lessons about your convictions, learning lessons about integrity, learning lessons about collaborations, teamwork, where to pour your energy. You have both been learning lessons about this, and you have been doing it separately for much of the time, okay? Much of the time. Even if you are in the same city with this person, I really feel a very strong energy that you are that you don't spend a lot of present, like time, physical, thank you. In the physical, you don't spend a lot of time like that. A lot of what you do is separate. So with that, you are learning to be in the world, learning how to bring your gifts and talents and your magic, whatever you call it, into form. And in doing that, you are now in a space where, you know, it's in doing that, you are being more present. What am I trying to say? How can I see it, but I need to be able to say it to you. So it's like you're learning how to be yourself in the world and allow it to come into form without you. It's not even the people. It's not even us that are experiencing you. It is the you that needs to be comfortable with the magic. It's the you that needs to be comfortable with the way you show up in this place, in this space. You understand what I'm saying? I hope that is clear. So Aquarius, this is your message. Couples therapy. This is the love. In the world, but not of the world. In the world, but not of the world. Recognizing your starseed qualities, recognizing your magic, but also not falling into the programming. First thing, a time for healing. Didn't we say that y'all have been doing time separately? You have been doing time. So that might be significant for somebody doing time, okay? But living apart or being in the same area yet still apart Don't let that baffle you anymore. You don't have to fret. It doesn't mean that it's not happening. It actually means that it's happening at an even grander pace or a grander scale than you can than even you imagine. Okay, if you can imagine that. All right. So this is a time for healing. That is literally the overall message. This is the main energy that is crowning you is understand. You don't need to worry. You are healing. And here's a little cheat code if you want to use it. If you start to believe that you don't have any more healing to do, there's no more healing for you to do. If you actually can start to embody that energy, then you will feel yourself moving forward, and you will feel more like yourself in that you and this person have something that is significant and impactful, and something that has changed, not will change, but has changed your life. Right? So hold on to that, because that is your truth. Your spirit already knows that. Your spirit is telling you that. Your spirit is leading you right into the arms of this person, whether you are physically in connection with them or not. As a matter of fact, not being in physical connection is very important to the success to this connection. And why I'm saying that is so, I know that sounds so wild, but if you just heard me, right? I'll say it again, not being in physical connection with this person is actually causing this connection to be successful. It's important to the success of this connection probably because of healing of the abandonment and the rejection issues. You know what I mean? Hi, Tyrene, good to see you. It's probably that. You know what I mean? So don't fret. And if you have not been fretting, excellent. Keep going. So if you have not been fretting and you're in a place where you're like, I'm not really worried, I'm just confused sometimes. I'm not really worried, but sometimes I just feel, you know what I mean? I just feel so, if that is you, then don't allow the old patterns or the old fears to creep in. That would be, the cycle coming back saying, let's just check and see where that vibration is. Let's just check and see where this vibration is. So this is a time for healing. Balsamic vinaigrette may be a sync for someone, the color purple, as well as balsam, BALSAM, balsam fir, which is a type of tree. Balsam, FIR, is a type of tree. So one of these high speed, low drag scholars, spiritual scholars are going to probably find what the spiritual significance of a balsam fir. That's important for somebody to hear or know. And if you share it with us in this forum, we appreciate you for looking that up and putting it in the chat for us. Thank you. So we can all learn. So the challenge here, if you understand that this is a time for healing, the challenge here would be for you to just believe in the impossible. Okay? Because like I said, whatever this is about this distance or this separation or this in and out energy, this come together for a moment and then we're apart for a moment. You know what I mean? Because it feels, whatever it feels, that even feels cyclical. All right. I even feel that being cyclical between you and this person. You and this person, y'all, every 3 months there's a cycle. We come together, then every 2 weeks or something like that, something happens. Every 2 weeks, something happens. Every time your cycle starts. You know what I'm talking about? I'm 53. I don't do it that. But you know what I'm saying? It's like something happens every time your cycle starts. But even somebody saying, not anymore. Not anymore. Not that I'm balanced. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I love this. So believe in the impossible. This is you believing that even though we go come together and come apart, I'm hearing come together right now. That's what I'm hearing. But even that coming together and coming apart and coming back together, even that rigmarole, that thing is really, really, really more of a confirmation for you to believe in the impossible. Believe it is happening. It is happening. It's happening. Okay, now what would spirit and all your spirit guides and God and here's you, your soul is saying to you, it's bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? This is not the end all be all, even though this is very significant and impactful. It gets even better than this. Could y'all just put in the chat with me by way of energetic exchange? It gets bigger than this. Okay? It gets bigger than this. Put that in the chat as an energetic exchange, because that means you're locked in to what spirit is doing. You and this person, that's a done deal. That's why I kept hearing, Don't fret. You are in this world, but do not be of the world. You have to believe in the impossible. What this world is trying to play before you, or what the programming is trying to get you to believe or even move in or behave like, is for you to think that this will never happen. There are too many reasons why this can't happen. And there's a reason why I'm doing like this. I'm doing like this on purpose, because it's like there's too many reasons why this is happening. Well, can't happen, right? And also that somebody's saying that there's too many reasons why this is happening. Something that keeps repeating between you and this person. You're like, there's too many reasons that this keeps happening. And you think if everything would just, and it's not even that. It's not even anything external. It's all in the way you feel about something, which brings us back to the very first card that came out, which is, this is a time for healing. Admit that you need to heal your fears and insecurities. And then as soon as you admit that you need to heal and your fears and insecurities, if something comes to your mind, write it down. If that feels like, oh, I'm still doing that, because it'll be really obvious. This is what introspection does. This is what going through our own, files does. It's very beautiful. And it's not about anything being kept from you. See, you were never kept apart from this person. You guys were kept. Allah. You guys were kept by God, because this feels so hieros gamos, which is a sacred union. This is sacred masculine energy, sacred feminine energy. This is embodying your God self. This is embodying your divinity while walking the earth. This is Jesus, Yeshua. This is Emmanuel. This is God with us. This is God in us. This is God present. This is Adonai. You know what I mean? This is what I'm feeling. Thank you very much. V just sent me what a balsam fir is. Lightweight. Bag ladies, lighten up your weight. So I'm saying God energy is not heavy. It's light. Literally, it's light. Now the authority, the weight, if you will, is the amount of influence that your light, or the spread, the expansion of your light, the reach of your light. That's the weight that you probably feel. And you were calling it despair because you felt like, what is this? Why is this hurting? So you had to try to blame something, and you made this relationship the scapegoat. But this relationship never needed to be the scapegoat for our necessary healing. Okay, now we can make it what it needs to be, which is sacred, which is set apart. It's unlike anything. It's unlike anything. I love it. Aquarius, look at the bigger picture. There also could be a Sagittarius that you will be working with in order to see a bigger picture, the bigger picture. Finally, your emotions. Know that luck is on your side. Some of y'all are seeing 77s, 411. Some of y'all are seeing a lot of numbers. Sagittarius is here twice. The color blue is now showing up to the chat. So just know that luck is on your side. Look at the bigger picture. Don't get bogged down. Sagittarian energy is coming through pretty strong here for Aquarius. All right. Sagittarian energy, do a little study on what that is, what it looks like showing up with you, Sagittarian energy. The World card is here, and the Page of Wands. It literally is time for something new. There's a new beginning here coming as a result of both of your individual healing. Okay. There is a new beginning coming as a result of both of your individual healing. If you are dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn in particular, why did I say, Capricorn in particular, or Leo, Taurus, you've been healing. This has been a time for healing, and you are healing. So that it's either way, it's either timeline. You are healing now, and you know it, and you recognize it, and you know you're still on your way, and then you know that I have healed. I'm done with that. Now get ready to step into Page of Wands, your new beginning. Get ready to think differently. Get ready to move differently. Get ready to move for some of you. Believing in the impossible means emotionally withdrawing from those things that drain you. Emotionally take your emotions out of the things that are before you. Literally walk away from things that are draining your vitality. Okay, this is how you want to get to the other side of this connection with this person. We've had to learn how to behave. We had to learn how to treasure what is sacred within us. Once we saw ourselves as sacred, now this relationship, you know what I'm saying? I keep Hieroskamos, sacred marriage. It's sacred. It's sacred. It's sacred. It might have been secret, but it's sacred tower. It's everything that could not stand with this, which was pretty much everything for some of y'all. Some of y'all like, I lost everything behind this. I'm losing everything behind this. That's what I feel. But whatever you lost needed to be gone. I'm hearing what's gone in the fire. It's gone in the fire. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so that is definitely what's happening. The tower is here. The tower. My goodness. Believe in the impossible. Just know that even though it seems like everything has fallen, you know, Paris is burning is what I'm hearing, but everything is fallen. Just know that it can come back. 5 of Swords. You know, so one thing that has fallen is definitely the conflict, the inner conflict. If you have not already stopped arguing with yourself about whether you want to be with this person and thinking that maybe you were wrong this whole time, or if any of those insecurities need to be done away with. All right, this is happening. This love is happening. It's happening according to you. Okay. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. It's happening according to you. There is something that is blocking, and it's probably because you're not looking at the bigger picture. You're not seeing how all of this ties in together, including what you guys have gone through with one another. Okay? Okay? If you're feeling blocked, there's something that both of you are refusing to see or not wanting to see. Okay? Looking at the bigger picture, there's something you're not wanting to see. And it has to do with a direction that either you want to take or that you need to take. King of Wands is giving me very much that you want to take. It's giving me very much passion and desire. So one or both of you are holding yourselves back from doing something that gives you a lot of passion, something that you desire very much. It could even be each other. It could even be each other. Maybe that's what it is, you know? So I don't know who's holding back or why, but we don't need to know. Just look at the bigger picture. We're healing, right? But it feels very passionate. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. This is holding back from doing what you want to do. So this is a new offer. Pages are all about a transformation that is happening or in need of happening or will be happening right now. But the Page of Pentacles also represents beginnings. And like I said, this is starting over. This is starting up. This is headed in your direction. This is something real, something that is out of the world. This is something that's out of the world. 4 of Wands. I can't make it up. So the 4 of Wands. This is a relationship. So look at the bigger picture. Like I said, this connection has already happened, and everything else is really just gonna be going through the motions. In a good way. This is not rote living. This is being present and enjoying every moment leading up to the culmination of this. Luck is on your side. So 7 of Wands. Protect your energy. Protect this connection. Protect the sacredness of this connection, meaning this is special. This is yours. This is happening. This is real. And it has been unusual, but you'll be able to talk about all of that, you know, when you are together, right? Which will really be happening. This person maybe has been defensive like all along, but that's because this has always been something that is sacred and significant. Sacred and significant. Sacred and significant to this person. Ace of Cups. Here we see what I'm saying? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio now, Aquarius. So I'm hearing Madonna's song True Blue. True blue, baby, I love you. I had other guys. You know, listen to that song. Both of you've had others, but this is true love. You're the one I'm dreaming of. Your heart fits me like a glove, and I'm gonna be true blue. And I'm gonna be true blue, baby, I love you. The Hierophant, which represents a commitment. Hieros, like I said, no more sadness. I can say goodbye. The The sun is bursting right out of the sky. I'll search the whole world. Someone like you. Don't you know that it's true love? Oh, baby. Hierophant is also giving me Taurus energy. We already called Taurus earlier, but this is giving me very, very much wrapping your mind around the fact that this is love, true love of the highest order. Wrapping your mind around the fact that this is true love and true love of the highest order. All right, you guys. I'm going to leave it right there, bottom of the deck, because Knight of Pentacles, I told you, it took a time. I can't even talk. I'm getting tongue-tied. Hey, shut up. You hear that? I can't even talk. I'm getting tongue-tied. The letter T is probably very significant. The letter H is also L and M. O-P. Okay? But this has taken, Knight of Pentacles is showing me that this has taken some time to build. Ashford and Simpson. Build it up, build it up, build it up, and now it's solid. Solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. There it is. Solid as a rock. It's a lot of songs today. So y'all might, the music thing is y'all's thing. And also, listen to some music, get some messages up in there. But anyway, I have to go, you guys. I got to get in a session. So I hope this helped you allay your fears. Don't fret. It's happening. It's totally solid as a rock. Thank you for putting that in the chat, beloved. All right, y'all. Until we meet again. I'll be back later. I'm playing a little game with myself, seeing how many times I can go live without pulling my hair out, I guess. But, just having a little fun out here in these streets. Okay, enjoy your day. I'll talk to you very soon. Let me just let everybody go off now. Ha, ha, ha.